Hey, how you doing everybody? Welcome back to Big Frog's 4x4. You may have seen one of my past videos where I've been working hard on getting the garage all cleaned up. We did some construction on the house and a whole bunch of that stuff. Remodeling ended up in my garage. We started finishing the basement and all of that ended up in the garage. So I'm going to give you an update where we're at, and I'm looking for advice on what you guys would do, what you would change layout to make it more economical to work in. So I'm going to give you a quick walk around. Obviously, it is not done. I'm not done sorting through everything. It's amazing how much stuff you compact and pile up over 13 years of owning a garage. There's still construction stuff in here that I have to go through. I have a whole corner of construction materials that I'm not ready to get rid of yet because we're not done with projects. I'm going to be working on putting a bathroom in the garage/basement area so that I don't have to go up into the house to use the bathroom. We'll have hopefully a shower, sink, and toilet in here eventually. That's probably a 2-year project. So here's a quick look around and walk around. So the measurements in my garage are 30 deep and 60 long. And we designed it this way because the addition of our bedroom and stuff over here, so that it would have the same roof line from above the bedroom over there all the way down. I didn't want to step down in the garage. So my garage ceiling is 16 feet because of the addition, the bedroom, master bedroom, and everything that's over there and that wall. And then it's the same roof line all the way down. It was just cheaper to do it that way, and I have the convenience of a 16-foot ceiling. So when it's really hot in here, I don't have to worry as much about the heat because it all rises up. It's usually not too bad. If it gets hot in here, I can close the garage doors and open the door that goes into the basement to help keep the garage somewhat cool because the basement's always around 55 degrees. I also have a window air conditioner that kind of helps take some of the humidity off. I have a larger air conditioner that's a 220 volt that I will probably put in this window behind me. Or you can see that window right there that we put up higher. So I can open it up with a ladder and that heat in and out. I may put the 220 and leave it in permanently in that window up there. So please try not to judge on the mess. Like I said, I'm working on getting everything all cleaned up. We're working on organizing. Hopefully the next time you see the shop, you'll see that it's all done. You see behind me, I got a tire rack put up back there. It's held up by steel cables and reinforced through the flooring. Up there behind that wall, underneath or above the garage, is our master bedroom, master bath, laundry room. That's the addition we put on the house. So yeah, I can't do anything with a lot of fumes in here because it makes everything stink up there. If I'm spray painting or something like that, it makes the house kind of smell because my garage is attached to the house. So I need to get some better ventilation in here. Summertime, it's no big deal. I throw the doors open and I can do whatever I want. In the wintertime, different story. I also have in my Amazon cart exhaust vents, tubes and stuff for vehicles that I can vent out through the garage doors. I might actually put it in between the two garage doors. Let's see where those ladders are. I can put a pipe, a port, a single port through there and run both pipes through that. So I'm undecided exactly what I'm going to do with those. Might put it in the doors, might put it in the wall. So basically you walk in the garage door. I have two doors, two garage doors. One's 9 foot tall, the other one's 8 foot tall, just in case I get taller vehicles. In hindsight, I wish I had made the door wider. I only did an, I believe, 8 foot wide door, and now I wish I had done a 9 or a 10 foot wide door because really you can't get any wide vehicle in here. Dualies, I don't think it would be really close to get a dually axle in the garage. I don't know how wide they really are. I haven't actually had a dually in here yet, but I'm sure it'd be very close because mirrors come pretty close. Pulling in and out of the doors, depending on how you have to come in at an angle right now. So I have some shelving here to the right with some like safety chains, toe chains, and stuff that are in that bag, shovels. I hung up the weed whacker. I have my 2-post lift. Obviously tool cart here. And I'm going through and most of the tool cart is completely organized. Still got some more stuff to do yet, but I like to be very organized. And now you probably wouldn't be able to tell by looking at the rest of the garage. But I do like organization. I like being able to find what I'm looking for when I'm looking for it. Then we have my Husky bottom of the box here. I think it's the 52-inch box, I think it's 18 inches deep. I forget. I've had this box for a long time. The top half of this box is at my job on top of my Milwaukee box. I've been looking for a new box for work and just haven't been able to pull the trigger yet on a box. I'm really looking at the extreme toolboxes, but I don't know if I want to go with the Pro series or if I want to go with one of the little bit cheaper ones. But I definitely want to go with a 72 by 30. I want to go with whatever toolbox I get. I don't want to have to outgrow it, and I want it to last a very long time. So I'm thinking I'm going with the Pro series, but I just don't know yet. It's a lot more money. But I got to tell you that the Pro series through Extreme Toolboxes has a lifetime warranty. And like I said, 72 by 30 has extremely heavy casters on. This is the cart that I keep all of my service manuals and everything in. And like I said, I'm still going through everything. I'm going through boxes and kind of laying it out on top of my carts and on top of my benches so I can sort through what's in the box easier. I ran out of room for spray paint, so I have that box down there and this still has spray paint in. Then my cabinet here, I keep all my automotive greases, lubricants, and that sort of thing in. I don't want to put spray paints in that because that's all my grease, lubricants, and cleaners. Then I have the ones I use on a common, often use basis right here. Then there's all of my spray paints. Now keep in mind, like I said, I'm still going through and organizing all my markers, sealers. So like I was saying, I was looking for a professional box, and I can't. I'm in my 40s, and I'm not going to spend $10,000 or $12,000 on a Pro Milwaukee. I'm sorry, I'm not going to spend that kind of money on a Mac or Snap-on or one of those. I just can't see myself doing that at my age. I only have 20, 25 more years to work, and I just can't see spending that kind of money. If I was in my 20s and I was just starting out, then maybe, but like all of my supplies, small parts, that kind of stuff are in here. Cutting and drilling. These are non-ball bearings, so I try not to keep anything heavy in this box. I got this box from somebody who needed work done and didn't have the money to pay me, so it was a trade, this box, for the work that I did. There's my oil drain, 60-gallon air compressor, Harbor Freight sandblast booth. I think that's like a Harbor Freight style, but it's not a Harbor Freight parts washer. Come over, got my Hobart plasma cutter, titanium, auto limited 200 welder. I was messing with the spool gun the other day, and my regulator decided to fail, put full pressure out, and dumped my entire bottle of welding shielding gas from my aluminum spool gun. So now, for you guys, I'm waiting to get another bottle and get it filled. Over here is my oven that I use for powder coating. I picked that up for 25 bucks. And the owner didn't tell me when I got it, and I knew I should have known for $25, that sometimes the glass cooktop burner would turn itself on without being turned on. It would just turn on. And I had something laying up here that was plastic rubber like wire, and it turned on and it ended up melting the wire. Luckily, I was here when it happened, so I smelled it. But all my racks and stuff that I made and supports, and I keep in the oven for the powder coating. This is just a lot of overflow. Nothing in this box is really organized yet. Like all my overflow is sockets. Then I have my 3/4 inch sockets in there as well. I have to go through all of these and see what all I'm going to need for the other sockets, and then organize all that. All my extra screwdrivers that aren't in the cart. My large wrenches and assortments of different wrenches. Line wrenches, extra hammers, assortment of different vice grips and clamps. There's all my power and cordless tools. My spare sockets, impact sockets. More extra wrenches. You see, I have a lot of stuff that I've accumulated all the years of doing mechanics and home repairs. All my torque wrenches and 3/4 inch sockets. My jumper cables and air compressor. I'm going to stand back here and show you the rest of it. Obviously, it is not done. Kind of embarrassing how bad it is, how messy it is. I'd like to replace all these shop lights with LED shop lights. But I'll have my workbench there. I have the 2 tire changers there. All the shelving and stuff. I got my Harbor Freight drill press and my 20-ton press over there at the end of the workbench. I have all my pieces of scrap metal and that sort of stuff underneath here. And some other things I need to go through and sort through yet. Some heavy-duty vices. That one's bolted down. This is a really nice vise. I really enjoy beating on that one. I have my pipe and tube bender bolted to this bench. My winch that I have to put together and finish putting together and weld up. Have my engine stand from Harbor Freight. Tranny jack for under a lift. Trying my best to get everything all organized. So like I said, I'm looking for pointers. I've created rows with the shelving on this side of the garage. Back through here, all of my fluids are all sorted out. I got through that today, so everything's divided and sorted by kinds, types, what vehicles they're for. My odds and ends, nuts and bolts. I have my mobile cart there, which obviously I need to finish clearing off and go sorting through, throwing stuff away that I'm not going to keep. Yeah, that's pretty much my shop, my garage. I have to get more insulation so I can put up the rest of the wall. That'll brighten it up in here some. And I did the video with the LED lights on the ceiling. The extra seats out of the Chevy plow truck that we started building. Got the nuts and bolts bins from Harbor Freight over there bolted to the wall. And all these extra batteries I keep on rotation. 2 of these are out of my Dodge Cummins that I'm waiting to get injectors for. Haven't had the extra money, and I can't decide if I want to go with stock injectors, if I want to start building the engine. If I go with larger injectors, and I'm going to want to go with more larger equipment in the truck. And I'm just undecided because I don't know how much money I want to put into it. Absolutely love this lift. Unfortunately, this company could not compete. It was an all USA made company. All the parts are USA made. And they couldn't compete with the Chinese prices. So, unfortunately, they are now out of business. But everything lifts, and I have put a lot of weight on this thing. Somewhere here it says what it's rated for. Oh, up here. I don't think you can see that on camera. It's really rated for 8,000 pounds. But I'm telling you, this thing will lift a lot more than 8,000 pounds. It is impressive. I don't even see, with my Dodge Cummins on here, there is no flex or bend to these arms at all. And it has no problems. It doesn't even struggle a little bit to lift it. So that's kind of my garage tour for today. Thanks for watching Big Frog's 4x4. Like I said, give me some pointers. Tell me how you would work on organizing some of this stuff. I might put some more shelving up here on this wall for things that don't use that often. Then I can just get a ladder out to get it down. So, I don't know. Give me some ideas. How would you organize it? How would you move things around? How would you make it more efficient? Thanks for watching, and God bless.